Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for now, we're going to Tula. Tula has the status of Hero City, which was the highest level of distinction in the USSR, assigned to 12 cities after the Great Patriotic War of 1941 to 1945. Now, Tula is mainly famous for its Kremlin, weapons, gingerbread, harmonics, samovars, and Leo Tolstoy's Yasnaya Polnaya Manor. The shortest travel distance between Moscow and Tula is 180 kilometers. The fastest bus, which departs at 16:35 or 4:35 in the afternoon, has a travel time of 2 hours and 18 minutes. The longest time on the route is 4 hours and 30 minutes. We're a little bit lucky because we traveled 3 hours. We didn't beat the longest route ever. Alright, so let's get to know more about Tula. Here is the Dormition Cathedral. According to the person in charge, the mass or the services on this cathedral after it was built mostly or solely attended by women. So, before we get inside, we enjoyed its beauty from its outside appearance. It is built firmly from red bricks with fascinating, delicate designs over its walls, especially around the windows and on the arc of the door. Symbolic white sculpted arches, attached on the upper part of its front and distributed down to the base of the building, makes it stand out more over the buildings that surrounds it. On top, it has 4 small and 1 big pointed dome styles. This was designed by Russian architect Everest Skavronsky in Russian Revival style, and it was built in 1898 to 1902. The cathedral stands at the Ouspensky Convent and is often mistakenly referred to as the Assumption Cathedral since it was just outside the Tula Kremlin, where the real Assumption Cathedral is located. And these cathedrals are all Orthodox. Enjoy the view inside. Just a walk across the street and we reached Tula Kremlin. Undoubtedly, the most famous site in Tula is its 16th century Kremlin, which is located in the very center of the city. In 1507, Grand Prince Vasily III of Russia set about the strengthening the city's defenses as the increasing number of Tatar raids from the south made Tula very important for the defense of Moscow. Therefore, Vasily III ordered a wooden fortress to be built on the left bank of the river Upa, and this was completed in 1509. So in 1514, the Grand Prince ordered that a stone Kremlin be constructed inside the wooden defenses, using the Moscow Kremlin as an example. Work on the Tula Kremlin was completed in 1520. It takes the form of a rectangle with 9 towers, 4 of which include gates. In total, it comprises over a kilometer of walls up to 10 meters high and 3.2 meters thick in places. Today, the Kremlin is run as the Tula Kremlin Museum, which in turn is part of the Tula Regional Historical Architectural and Literary Museum. The Epiphany Cathedral. It was built between 1855 and 1863 to serve as the winter church for the Dormition Cathedral, since it was built with more heaters inside. In form, it comprises a large red-colored hall topped with a single large green dome. In the 1930s, the cathedral was closed, and since 1989, it has held the Tula State Museum of Weapons, which itself was founded in 1724 upon the orders of the Emperor Peter the Great to exhibit ancient and rare examples of weapons. Now the displays exhibit all forms of weapons from the time of Peter the Great to the present day, from swords and daggers to guns and cannons, both standard issue items and elaborate ceremonial versions. Although a large proportion of the exhibits were made in Tula, there are also examples of work from other Russian cities and from abroad. Currently, the Tula State Museum of Weapons is located in two buildings, here in the Kremlin and in specially built buildings on Ulitsa Oktyabrskaya.